Hello world, how are you? We have some Q&A to do. I hope you're doing fine, cause it's Q&A time again. Hello world, how's it going? I hope you guys are all doing great. If not, as always, I hope it gets better for you. So yeah, I'm just out and about tonight. I am here at the Keystone Clash in Pennsylvania, which I mentioned on my last video and had the website and all that. If you guys are in the area, definitely recommend checking it out. It's a whole weekend event. And hello. And I just kind of had to get away from it all here, where it's more quiet. It's kind of loud and rowdy in there a little bit. I don't know who all wants to be on camera too. But we may swing in there, we'll see how it goes. Sometimes these hotels can be a little tricky with the Wi-Fi and getting connection. This is a nice little natural spot I found over here, sitting on a rock. It's kind of comfy, I won't lie. It's been a super long day, or days I should say. We were up all night packing up for the event. Guppies, I brought some killifish, some rainbow fish. See a bunch of plants. We're up all night packing that up, drove it up here 8 hours, and then had to set up and go about it. Luckily it wasn't real busy today, so I did catch a nap, which was nice. CMPI82 at LR Brett's Aquatics, what parameters do you keep your blue dreams at? So I have kept them with RO parameters. I have kept them in soft water remineralized with GH booster. They did all right for a while, but I feel like they started dwindling and not breeding as much, so I did go back to my hard tap water, which was 8.5 plus pH, 330 plus ppm TDS, and just full of lime and calcium. They really love the lime, calcium, and hard water. Are you still flipping stones, LOL? Yeah, I'm still messing around with them stones. I'm gonna be messing around with them rocks for a while. Hello, Mr. Stark. I see you in there. Throwing the hello, Kim. Michaelids, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Here comes Haley heeling on her heelys. The skateboarder. Susie Q, she's over there. But Michaelids, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Says, yes, Friday night party. Some money for Aquatic Experience Fund. Woot woot. Oh, Michael, why you gotta do that to me? I wasn't planning on going to the Aquatic Experience. Oh, man. It's kind of hard for me to get to the Aquatic Experience. Since I won't be getting a booth or anything. Look at this. I gotta flip this over. They're just over here laughing at me, giggling like a couple of schoolgirls. This is what I gotta deal with while I'm live with you guys. I don't know if you can hear them laughing over there. Oh my. It's funny. No, you guys are fine. I'll do my best. Oh my, the ladies are always distracting. But yeah, Michael, I would love to go to Aquatic Experience, but right now it just doesn't make a lot of sense for me to go to the Aquatic Experience because it would be super expensive for me. Like, it's at least a couple $1,000s, and if I can't make that back, then it makes it a little bit tougher to be able to manage that. Chicago though, Aquashella, I mean, that's just 3-hour drive. It's not so bad. Aquatic Experience, I think, is like 12-hour drive. Let's see, I used to have to descale everything in our kitchen when I lived in Indy. Yes, it'll collect. Even like if you have a drip, you'll start building stalagmites and all kinds of stuff. There's so much in it. But you do have to descale the water for sure. Boo doo boo boo boo. I'm doing good, Mr. Stark. I hope you're doing alright. Staying busy, that's for sure. I'm so tired. Between driving and packing up everything and then having to just stand around pretty much for a few hours. Grant Cook says, I missed you saying are you going to Aquatics Chicago? So yes, I'll definitely be in Aquatics Chicago. I'm judging the shrimp contest there. I may get into some of the events for Fish Tube too. I would like to do the Helping Hands aquascape where you do it blindly, because I like to do things with my eyes closed. My son's the same way. I don't know. It's challenging with your eyes closed, so I think that would be awesome. Q Aquatics, I see you in the chat. She was one of the ladies over there with Haley. And great to see you in the chat here. She's an absolute doll. I met her at Aquatic Experience, and it's great to see her again. That's what's cool about these events, is just, especially these hobbyist events. It's not as trade show oriented, but like the people is so much fun because we all share so much in common with our love for fish. So I'm actually hanging here at the entrance, and we'll see if it drops. Hopefully it doesn't. Frankly says, do you move your fish tank by pickup truck? I mean, it depends. Really, wherever you can fit it in whatever vehicle you have. For sure. Just Shrimp Granny, thank you so much for the support and the $5 super chat. Says, I got a free 65 tall. I'm putting in 3 spotted Raphaels and a pair of pearl gouramis. What else? Turquoise rainbows? Well, considering the pearl gouramis, they'll probably kind of be all over the place, really. The spotted Raphaels, they'll be towards the bottom. So yeah, rainbows, really any kind of rainbows. Turquoise, definitely. The lacustris is actually a Cares fish now, so anybody who's keeping those, I would definitely recommend breeding those. So I would say yes, why not? That's the fish you like too. Here's the registration. Looks like we got our internet, so that's good. So you come in, get a little gift bag. I think they have shirts and stuff like that. Michael, are you going to the Aquatic Experience? I don't know if you'd be up for going to the Aquashella too, Michael. I would like to meet you. Be supportive. We're gonna go into the vendor room. It's actually supposed to be closed right now. Here, I'm gonna pop you guys over. But here's the vendor room. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. So most people have like their fish and stuff covered right now, so the fish can sleep. Hopefully they'll turn the lights off. Hopefully the lag's not too bad. Somebody said there was a lag. Stephen Conroe, thank you so much for a $20 super chat. Have you walked around sprinkling tetratropical granules in people's tanks like the Salt Bay guy? Oh my God, that's hilarious. Wouldn't that be something? I could just imagine. So, but yeah, you can still see. I actually love this setup because it's real clear. And he's got some nice lights on it too. Beautiful cichlids. I love that idea, Steven. That's hilarious. Any catfish? Yeah, that's the cool thing about the Keystone Clash is there's like a little bit of everything. Killifish, catfish, there's arowanas, there's cichlids, there's guppies, there's flower horns, there's like everything. Placos, lots of placos, tetras. It's an all fish show too, so they have everything. And then here's my little setup here. I brought a bunch of plants and whatnot. Jeremy Morale says, what's up with your post office? I have no idea. Why, what happened, Jeremy? My post office is actually pretty decent. There's my fish. I keep them hidden. And then, wow, so many bags, yes. So we bagged all that last night, and we've sold quite a bit too, so it was a long night. Then I drove pretty much the whole way. I did get like an hour nap before we got here. Ooh, look at these cichlids. Chewy says, I know people that are at the Keystone Clash. That's awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of cool people here. Kaylor's Aquatics, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Says, looks like fun. Let those fish sleep. LOL, right? A long day for them. Man, absolutely beautiful though. See, I don't keep a lot of cichlids, but man, they are definitely beautiful. Oh, that guy's got an itch. Scratchy eye. Yes, King and Queen cichlids is there. Yes, Chew, I think you believe me. I thought I saw your comment saying you wanted me to tell them hi. And there's more down there, but it's mostly covered. Huge goldfish. Big goldfish. Oh, and then Placo caves, about a Placo cave, every single type you could think of. Sorry if I'm missing some of your guys' questions, too. Candy overhaul's getting a bit chilly around here, but other than that, all's good. How's the family doing? Oh, good to see you in the chat, Janice. Lady LRB seems like she's in the chat now, too. How's that top chat, Lucas? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Jeremy. You guys got to remind me every time. Here we go. There we go. Wow, that's a lot of caves. Yeah, it is. He's actually started making these ones for shrimp. I'm not sure how well these work, but he said these are for like babies. And then these definitely, it's kind of cool where they can kind of nursery in there. Especially like this more flat one right here. That would be a more perfect idea. Kind of like little bricks. Like tiny little caves for the juveniles. This is placocaves.com. He's been doing it for a long time. But Kaylor Aquatics, thank you so much for the super chat. All you guys super chat me, I really appreciate it. I'm like so half awake right now. But I wanted to at least hop on here. Like I kept debating, man. Like I don't really want to do it, but I do want to do it. As far as getting on here, because I was so tired. But you know, I figured I don't get here often, that's for sure, and this doesn't happen often, so I wanted to share it with you guys. All right, I am towards the bottom. If you got those questions. Here's a look at all these little catfish. Noodles. Ooh, look at these guys are tiny, itty bitty little babies. No, we're interested in. And they got the whiptails. Oh, they're only $3 each for those panda cories. Oh man. Oh man. Preston John says ready for some puffers. Possibly. I mean, if you can get them shipped into Indianapolis, I can. It'd be hard for me to get time to run a special trip to Chicago for some puffer fish. But send me an Instagram message. I'll get you my phone number, John. Coolest fish there? I don't know. That's a tough one. Because there's a whole fish show, too. Look at these guys grouped up. There's a whole fish show, too. So there's a lot of cool fish. You got platinum. Look at these platinum bashirs. And then you got the arowanas, too. Like, I'm half tempted to get this guy, but I really can't afford them. It's like either pay Haley or buy one of these. And I don't think Haley will be happy about that.
Okay, but what if we got in here Thursday night? Would we be allowed
Pretty cool.
to set up Thursday night?
Then, you know, he'd end up getting too big. I don't know what I'd end up doing with him. He just says, pay Haley. Kenny Overhauls, thank you so much for the super chat, just because with the heart. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much, Candy. I really hope you get to go to Aquashella. I really would love to meet you. Look at these guys, beautiful. Beautiful. But thank you so much, Candy. Where's a good place to order Pandagara from? Wet Spots is pretty decent. That's about the only place I could really think about online. Sometimes your local stores, they could get them off the list. Sometimes they're seasonal as well. These tigers are a little different. There's some blue on them. Yeah, that's a different kind of strain. I haven't seen them with quite that coloration. That blue in there. Interesting.
We're gonna probably do it.
More guppies, swordtails. I got quite a bit.
Sunday was crazy.
Oh no, Sunday was crazy. Of course.
Quite a
It
bit.
was like you guys opened up the doors. It was like.
So is Haley getting a platinum Bashir as a bonus at work? She wants it.
We were sitting on Friday and people were.
I don't know. Those things are pricey. What was it? Yeah, $250. Oh my God. It's like, am I gonna pay my light bill or get her a fish? I'm gonna pay my light bill. I would love to get it for her if things were a little more prosperous. But thing with summertime, it usually gets a little slower. So I mean, plants and stuff been selling like crazy. But as far as the shrimp, my shrimp not being in stock really because cool down period. So the ebb and flows are a little slower at this point. But with everybody coming in with the cooler weather, that should definitely help for sure. This guy actually, man, he's right next to me, or across from me. He's got some sea allanite. They're all headed now. He's got a nice little list of different fish that he all breeds. It's pretty cool. All right, yeah, it is Friday the 13th, right? Spooky stream. Hey, we even got a skeleton over here. Check this out. Speaking of being a spooky Friday the 13th. They must have known. We got free suckers too. All day long. He makes racks. Me and Boona Rackmaster. What fish am I selling? Mostly endlers and guppies, and I've got some rainbow fish, some killifish. Pretty much just what I had a lot of quantity of, because it's hard for me to sell them here, like my specialty kind of fish. Let's see if we can get into the fish show area where they have all the show fish. Yes. LRB says, what? Just got here. Sarah was doing an interview. Oh, guys talking to each other. All right. Skelly Bro needs a trumpet, right? Jazz him up a little bit. So. Let's see. I think it is open, possibly. There's still a lot of people in here. So here's like a little glimpse into the speaker room. We'll just take the back route here. Oh yeah, I think they're done. We'll sneak in. I don't have a ticket for this, but we'll look at some stuff. I don't think there's any cops here, so should be all right. How's it going? All right, so let's check out some other fish. Since there's not a lot of questions anyways. So everybody's just kind of hanging out, talking fish. You want a paycheck or a Bashir, says Lady LRB. There you go, Lady LRB knows what's up. Oh man. Some absolutely beautiful, beautiful specimens here. And they've got quite a few classes. I don't know how many classes they ended up with. I think maybe 30 or so. So they bring in their fish to show off like what the ideal specimen of that species would be, and then they compete against each other. Oh my God. He's like a dinner plate. Look at that. That is a beauty.
Email me, text me, and I get my phone number. And, I usually do
Wow.
one request text message. Everyone wants that nowadays.
These are some nice specimens. Beautiful fish. All right. Yeah, healthy, super healthy. Look at these angels too. Like if you really want to get an idea of what some of these fish can really look like, these shows are great to come to for that reason. Look how much red is on that guy. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are online or not, if it's still buffering, but I'm gonna still talk. It says you're connected. Beautiful. So those are the angelfish. Ooh, goldfish. Look at these guys. Wow. That reminds me of the one my dad kind of had. Ended up turning all white. It was gold for the longest time, then turned all white. Looks like that's what that one's about to do. The red on its lip's kind of neat. A little bit on its fin and in its eye. That's really neat. Look at this guy, short body. And sorry if I'm missing your questions. I mean, look at these fish in front of me. I'm like, let's just look at fish, guys. I'm cool with that. Look at this. Oh man, I kind of want a goldfish because I get a lot of reishi and duckweed and stuff. There's some cool goldfish. That guy's taking a nap. Sleeping with his eyes open. Michael Michaelids, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Says, I'm on the road during Aquashellis, so can't get there. I'll be at Aquatic Experience. I might hit Ohio end of October, so maybe I can hit up Flip and swing by Indiana before going home. And help flip rocks. LOL. Yeah. Dude, you seem like you could flip some rocks. I would definitely invite you over. You want to really have to flip some rocks though, but I'd show you the fish room. But yeah, cool. I appreciate it. And yeah, unfortunately, I won't be going to Aquatic Experience. Not like, I mean, who's to say I can always change my mind, you know? I'm not always dead set on anything one way or other, but as right now, it's not in the cards. So I think these are all like donation fish. Yeah, these were donated for auctions. But they do have aquatic plant category. The Pandagara, nice chunky Pandagara, SAE. Look at this guy though.
Yeah, I guess they are.
Nice fish here. Look at this leaf fish. Look at the size of that leaf fish.
Yeah, should have went 60. Didn't sit him with them.
It's huge.
Down after 30.
Yeah, look how big that molly is.
They said they're leaving all that food out.
But thank you for a super chat, Michael. I don't know if I already said that. Sorry. I'm getting really distracted here. Really distracted. You can tell the goldfish are just like, I'm done. I'm ready to sleep. They're so tired. But this is only just like a section of it. It just keeps going. They built this pretty much overnight, so it's like building a whole fish room overnight. More auction fish that they'll have. Well, they do got a rainbow class. Here's the incisus, which is actually a Cares fish now, which is crazy. And then also the Madagascar rainbow. He's a care fish. That guy's kind of small. Doesn't really do the specimen much justice. Holy moly. About to show you this rainbow down here. Look at the color on his nose. That is a beautiful lacustrous. Also a Cares fish now. It's insanity. Another Garoflatra. Nice beefy one. Synodontis. This guy, look at this guy. So that's a Bozemanii, which is also a Cares fish now. But look at this Trifasciata. He is huge. That is like at least 7-8 inches about. It's crazy. Oh, look at these cats. Poplo cat. Dwarf albino. I think the Q&A turned into a fish show. Hopefully you guys know mine. Oh man, I love these killifish. Oh look, they had eggs in there. They're in there dropping eggs. Oh, look at this Placo. Doesn't have the name on those, so I'm not sure which ones those are. God, that's a big wood cat. This guy's just huge wood catfish. Wood cats. You got Hillstream loaches in the fish show. This guy's kind of cool. With the clear tanks though too, it's hard to like really display them at their best color. Very cool. That's a neat loach.
You turned around and then you just like went back and looked at it. I was like, well,
Oh, look at this weather loach. He's huge. My dad's got one that's probably bigger than that. I should start showing it. If only I had time, huh? Look at this guy. It's nice. Quite a bit of Placos. He's waving at you. Look at this. Let's see. Happy chit chat in background. Yeah, definitely. So many cool people around here. No, it's hard not to be peaceful when you're in this hobby. You know, sometimes it can get frustrated, but frustrating. Oh man, look at this guy. L600. Zaku says, anyone know what the best moss is for growing on wood? Like one that won't get stringy like Java moss. Like weeping moss is pretty good. Christmas moss. Most every moss besides the Java moss, really, I should say, because the Java moss does get stringy. Now you can trim it. Let's see, what is this? Hosmani whiptail. I sell some Pilo moss, which is super easy to grow. Doesn't need much light, stays compact. You don't have to do a whole lot of trimming. That guy, another Farwella. Pretty long guy. Cool, and then let's see. Yeah, it just keeps going. Class 30, yeah, so they had 30 classes. Even Cory cats. That's an Aspidora species. You got the stir-by. Ooh, that's a golden one. There was a beautiful orange laser. Oh, here it is. This is a nice specimen. Too bad he's on his side. Come on, guy. He's not gonna move. He's asleep, I think. But he has a beautiful gold stripe on him. Because sometimes those can be hit and miss. I think that guy's doing the long sleep. That's not good. Oh, wow, look at that. The Julie. That's a Julie? Wow. It doesn't say the name of this one. Kind of looks like a Duplicarius, I think. Mollies. We got bettas, lots of bettas. Oh, this guy's awesome. Look at this sailfin. He is beautiful. Nice swords. What are the zebras? Which zebras? There's lots of types of zebras. Oh yeah, this guy. I remember seeing him earlier. Look at the finnage on him. Freaking him out. Go Diaz. Oh, look at the sword on that one. Huge sword. Beautiful guppies too.
You want to see some? I want the younger ones? I had a bear? I don't know. But you know how they are, girl. Babies, they come out.
What is this? This is the Keystone Clash here in Pennsylvania.
friend I had used to, we used to stay for the tank and stay with the
So they got an all fish show. That's what I'm showing you mostly. They got vendors, they got speakers, they got all kinds of things going on here. Bettas, cichlids, angelfish, cory cats, killifish. Here's a lot of the killies. Which a lot of them are becoming cares fish too. Oh, look at this guy. I like this guy. Look at those too. Lineatus. Oh, wow. Check that out. Not really quite the name on it. I think that's just locale. Doesn't really tell me much. They've got a lot. Imagine they just set this up pretty much overnight, all on that side. You can see the airline. So they run all the airline tubing and everything all the way around. And this is all for certain specimens, 30 classes. Look at that. I want those containers, right? No doubt. Where did they get these containers? These are nice containers. Oh, wow, look at him. Beautiful. Oh, that's a female too? Holy cow. Look how colorful the female is. Beautiful. Big air pump. I think they only run one. I know I've seen it somewhere. I have to check it out. Absolutely beautiful. And then now look, the blue galaris is actually a cares fish now. We got them separated.
There you go, put them in there.
Beautiful australs. Like this guy's taking advantage of his time. Trying to get that spawn in the show. Might as well, right? Sporenberg, it's always been one of my favorites.
They said they're super easy to do. But they die like when
Thank you, Patrick Nedley. Glad to see you in the chat. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Says, thanks for keeping your channel all about fish, plants, and your journey. No product placement, except, of course, Tetra Flakes. Thanks for the video. Yeah, and I don't get paid for the Tetra Color Tropical Granules. It just happens to be what I use. And people ask. Wow, look at that guy. Yeah, I'll always be more a hobbyist than like a business guy. It's so hard for me to even do the business end of this because of that. Look at this guy. He's beautiful too. This pattern on the side. This is a type of tilapia. Absolutely beautiful. Give you a little size perspective. Step back here a little bit. Isn't he gorgeous? Look at some of these. So those are the two types. So those would definitely be kind of competing against each other. Like this one's got more size to it. The fins look more intact. The fins are pretty good on that one too, but a little smaller, but the color's more bold. You have to factor in all that kind of stuff. I've got to judge some of these shows. Not a bigger one like this one. But people come in from all over bringing fish or into this contest. And there's more, you know, like your Mabunas. Kaler Aquatics says Lucas be all over that Tetra deal if they offered it. Well, if they wanted to give me free food, I would definitely be down. I actually did get one of the guys' numbers, but I never like followed up with like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Try to buy me or whatever. Well, I mean, free fish food. How you gonna say no on that? But I don't want to be committed to some corporation either. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that. Would you just look at that? Then Corey wants to sponsor you for food. Yeah, Corey's been trying to find a food for me. Like I said, I'll take some free food. Corey understands me too. Corey's a cool guy. Like, he is a businessman, but he is definitely still a hobbyist too. I got a lot of respect for Corey. Is there any shrimp that will keep moss clean and not get eaten by cichlids? Hard to find a shrimp that wouldn't get eaten by a cichlid. I think they would eventually pick at him. Oh, look at the white on his head and then on that top fin. Sorry, I'm not even showing the names. I'm just looking at fish. Okay. Let's see. Need a LRB brand food line. Sounds like a lot of work. Alright, scrolling. I think I can go check out the other end here real quick. But yeah, they have like a little social where you can get like sandwiches and whatnot. Food. Drinks. All that stuff. Oh, look at this guy.
No problem. Hey, he's a fish. The most important thing is that he's healthy and good. That's right. In a good shape.
Is that Splendida? Wow. What Brazilian guppy guys are there? Oh, I don't know. What is that? Spilia. Viejas. I think that's how you say it. Oh, it's too bright. There we go. Oh, you guys shouldn't be talking about food. Oh, I'm so hungry. On top of being tired, I am like so hungry. But I got a stromboli and spaghetti coming on the way. I think fried mushrooms too. So that should be good. Look at these guys too. They're all talking to each other. Right? These guys are huge. Like hand size. Like this guy's easily bigger than my hand. Look at that. And that's from being back at a little distance. Humongous. The big fish are so personable too. They'll be really good friends and pets as far as fish. See, look. That guy loves the camera. Snap my picture. Beautiful. Still more growing to do. So are there like rules of thumb for keeping aggression down in an African cichlid tank besides line of sight, blocks, male and female ratio? That covers quite a bit of it. Also, I don't know. I couldn't give you a whole lot of advice on that personally in my own experience because I haven't really been down that road, but I know there's a lot of guys in the chat that would be able to help give you tips for that kind of stuff. For sure. But me personally, I haven't really got to it. When we get an LRB singing channel, that's funny. That'd be my comedy channel. Da-da-da. Perry Marsh, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. It says off menu rainbows came in great and happy. Thanks, brother. You are so welcome. I'm glad to hear that they made it safe. That's one of the hard parts too about doing it as a hobbyist in business. Like you send your babies out. But I'm glad they made it safe to you, Perry. There's gonna be a lot of. I won't even mention it. Because, yeah, they were off the menu. That guy is beautiful. lion's eye. And those are Care's fish too. Look at the red eye on that. Beautiful. Like, who you looking at? Who you looking at? Any longfin Oscars there? I didn't see any. I have not seen any. They do have a big Oscar albino, but not a longfin. Look at this parrotfish. This guy's huge. Ginormous blood parrot. Wow, look at his face. He's adorable. He is adorable. What is that? Well, that's a red devil? He looks nice. Here, those are mean though. He looks pretty nice. Oh, buddy. What's up? Beautiful fish. Beautiful. Ty Hunsinker, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Fried mushrooms or cow patty shroom fun, all natural. Thank you so much, Ty. I really appreciate that. I love mushrooms. They're so tasty. But thank you so much for helping with that. I appreciate it. And Michael Michaelage, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Says, Josh walked in from another event, can't stay in the chat, but love the live stream. And keep rocking and rolling. Right on, brother. Keep on rocking too. I hope your golf game's doing good for you. Sounds like you've been busy on them events, so you're doing the thing. I appreciate all the support, brother. Definitely. So this is another red devil. This guy's like way bigger. Holy cow. Okay. So yeah, Chewy said they are mean. That's what I thought. It's hard to tell the difference. Okay, see that guy from here? That's the one we were looking at that I was just like, ooh, eyeballing, really? But man, look how big this guy is. He's humongous. Wow. Hi, guy. How are you? How are you? So I'm guessing they're not jumpers? Oh man, you're just like a little water puppy. Look at you. I want to pet you, but you're not mine to pet. Candy said just Sarah's eating without you. She probably is. She's probably enjoying it too. So cool. Yeah, Denny's. Says Lucas, your food smells great. LOL. You guys aren't helping much. Ginger Graves, thank you so much for the gasoline fund. She says, thanks for sharing the fish with us. But you are most welcome. I'm so glad I'm able to share the fish with you. Like, I was so not motivated to do this video just because I was so tired, but this really is working out well, and we get to see a lot of cool fish together, which is cool. Bring you on for the ride. So that's a Jack, what is that? Jack Dempsey Electric Blue? What beautiful colors. But thank you, Ginger. And all you guys who super chatted, I really appreciate it. You too, Aquatic Ma, thank you so much. She's throwing down the $5 super chat, says, thanks for taking us where we couldn't be. Peace and thumbs up. Thank you so much, Aquatic Ma. Hope all's going great with you. Oh my God, look at the color on these guys. I'm trying to get the names for you too, so you guys that don't know what these fish are can kind of get an idea. There's another Care's fish. But thank you all, the super chatters tonight. All my members too, thank you so much. My Patreons, I do not thank you guys enough. I definitely don't feel like I do enough for you. I wish I had more energy to do more. It's like my 4-year-old just like sucks it all out of me. I don't know what's up with my energy levels lately, but I do what I can. I do what I can, but I want to thank you all just for the support and just keeping me going, you know. Life's not always easy. I definitely do have my hardships, even though I do get to do what I love. I'm not ready for winter either. I want like, whoa. hello, guy. What's this? A red spotted severum. Wow, gorgeous. Come on, eat my finger. Over here. Oh, he likes the camera. This guy's real personable. No, he's hungry. What's going on in there? Some mate. So these guys must be jumpers since they put something over the top. Aquatic Mom says Wesley needs to play with my boys so he can tire himself out. Yeah, that's what he needs. Somebody that has his kind of energy, so they can just bounce off of each other's energy. So true. Geophagus? That's a different kind of geophagus. Look at that. Look at the pattern on that. For being a geophagus, that's an alto sinew. There's a smaller version, so they're the same species. That one will definitely probably win, just due to size alone. That guy's not in there. Beautiful Severus. Now the screen terror down here. Look at him. It's a good sized fish. Ty Hunsicker says earth eaters are in my future. Yeah, earth eaters are awesome. I had some Winnemilleri, Geophagus Winnemilleri. They were F1s. Beautiful, beautiful fish. I didn't spawn them for the longest time. Then I finally ran out of time to spawn them and gave them to a more active breeder to spawn them. Just because it wasn't right for me to hoard the genetics. This ginormous guy. Yeah, Wesley has one speed, and it's 100. And the more tired he gets, the crazier it gets. That's another geophagus, but I think we went through most of them for the most part. So yeah, a little Q&A slash event tonight. Oh wait, here we got a photography class too. Oh my God, look at that picture. That is a great shot. I love it. Action shot of the fish feeding. I'm sorry, I think that one would just win right there just for the action shot. Wow, that's a nice quality shot. That's beautiful. Look at the depth. Almost looks like a drawing rendering. You can see a lot of depth in that. I love fish art. Like, fish and art kind of go together. I mean, this is pretty much kind of like an art. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to hop off here, get something to eat. But wow, yeah, so that's like setting up a huge fish room overnight. Really cool. What would you put in a plain and 55-gallon? It's empty. Man, the sky's really the limit on that. Definitely a fish that you prefer or like. I would turn it into a community tank, especially if that's the only tank you have. That's if you like variety of fish. I don't know, maybe you like one of the bigger fish too. Because even some of those you can get away with putting in a plain and aquarium. Especially if there's space, if you anchor it down right. Just be the fish. Think about like what the fish's behavior is going to be like in that plain and tank. But definitely think about having to get the fish out later if you do decide to change your mind, because sometimes we'll just throw the fish into that tank and not think about having to catch it later, and sometimes that could be a real pain in the butt. I've been in that predicament quite a few times. Alright, You must have recovered from your rock work, Baseball Steve. Hey, Baseball Steve, how you doing, bro? Glad to see you in here. Yeah, everybody thought I was gonna die doing that rock work. I thought about getting a wheelchair and trolling everybody and being like, "Oh, I'm dying, I broke my back." But no, yeah, I got a little sore from it, but for the most part, it wasn't too shabby. Good little workout. All right, Aquarium's maintained by Andy. Says, thanks for your work. I appreciate it. Aquarium's maintained by Andy. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. All right, so hate to Tech Boy says clickbait, right? I'm such a clickbaiter. That comment. So many of you guys got a kick out of that guy's comment. But all right, I'm gonna hop off here. I'm so hungry. I'm so tired. But yeah, I'm glad I got on here and did this with you guys, and I'm glad you guys didn't yell at me for not asking questions. Well, you guys didn't really ask many questions, so you made it easy for me too. But anyways, enough rambling. Hope you guys liked this video. If not, then do it, like it if you could. That'd be great, please. And yeah, until next time, everybody, peace. Have a great one. Thank you all for the support. Have a great weekend.